Hey, what's going on, guys? Money Making Joey, the Forex and crypto trading guru here, back with another short but very helpful video for you guys. And in today's video, we're going to be speaking about Bitcoin versus altcoins. Which one should you invest in? And I remember making videos about this several years ago. I want to say like 4 years ago, where we spoke about Bitcoin versus all of the altcoins, Ethereum, Algo, Tron, Beam, H-Bar, all of the different, let's hypothetically say top 20, top 30 different cryptocurrency altcoins. Which ones should you actually invest in? Should you just invest into the mother of them all, which is Bitcoin, right? And I am gonna definitely say it really depends on where you are inside of your journey, because when you go ahead and you make that decision that you want to get into the cryptocurrency industry, you want to invest, you want to buy different cryptocurrencies, right? No matter what, you always should have Bitcoin, right? But the problem with Bitcoin, and at least what I think a lot of retail investors run into, is that you don't really have a lot of money to invest, right? And you're looking at Bitcoin, which is around $100,000 right now at the time of making this video. You don't necessarily have $100,000 to lay out. That's number one. And then you're also potentially thinking that you missed the boat. You might have heard about Bitcoin back in 2017 before the pandemic, or even during the pandemic back in 2020. And the fact of the matter is that you could have purchased Bitcoin back then at any point during those times for a way cheaper price than what it is currently now. And even though I do not believe that that should be a deterrent for you to go ahead and purchase Bitcoin, it's just that no matter what, that is going to somehow be a deterrent for, a newbie investor into the cryptocurrency industry. And I can fully understand that. And there is kind of just a tad bit of a hedge for this, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm saying that newbie investors into the industry should not buy Bitcoin. It's just that when you think about cryptocurrency altcoins, right, with everything that I just said, you can look at a cryptocurrency altcoin like Ethereum. You can purchase yourself an entire Ethereum right now for around $3,700, right? If you look at other altcoins like Tron, you could purchase Tron for 30 cents. You could purchase Beam, 3 cents, whatever the case may be. In the newbie investor's mind, they're priced cheaper, but as a day trader, I'm going to share something, completely honest with you guys. If you're looking to make decent returns, right? Like, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a prediction of mine, right? Like right now, at the time of making this video, you can purchase one Bitcoin for $99,000, right? A tad bit under 100,000. Unless you've been living under a rock, currently we're in the part of the cycle where it's a bull run. We are currently projecting for the entire year of 2025, potentially leading into 2026, a lot of upward action. Now, as a day trader, when I look at like the monthly chart, the weekly chart, right? I'm going to go ahead and throw just a tad bit of a prediction for this cycle. Everyone makes, cycle predictions, right? I can easily, within this cycle, see Bitcoin going to $160,000, $170,000, right? Now, if you were to buy in today at $100,000 and Bitcoin was to hit those prices, that is a 60% return on your investment. That's how much you're up, right? Which, that is a great, let's say it takes you all year to do that. You make a 60% return. 60% return is great, especially when you consider something like gold, S&P 500, the NAS. When you consider something like that where they're averaging about somewhere between 10 and 25% annually, for you to make a 60% return by investing into Bitcoin, that's great, right? But everyone's chasing the big bucks, and I can fully understand it, because now when I sit in front of the computer at my charts, just like how I explained to you guys with Bitcoin, I can look at some of the cryptocurrency altcoins very easily. And I'll name a few for you. If you guys have TradingView, you could definitely take a look at the charts, right? You have cryptocurrency altcoins like HBAR, Beam, and there's a few OG ones too, like Stellar. I'm just from charting. I'm pulling a few off. AVAX, ADA, Cardano. You know that you go back and you look at these charts, and there's one in particular. I think it's actually Uniswap. Yeah, Uniswap is definitely one of them. Where now, when we go ahead and we look at the potential from where these current cryptocurrency prices are now, a lot of these different altcoins haven't even reached their all-time high yet for this cycle. And they haven't gotten to that price point yet. And within this year, inside of 2025, we expect them to be making new all-time highs, right? So you can easily pull up one of these coins in you know, the chart and take a look at the graphs and say, hey, you know what? Yeah, that 60% that I'll make off of holding Bitcoin, that's a decent amount of money. But I can easily pull up, you know, top 20 cryptocurrency altcoins and say, hey, you know what? I could make 200, 300% return on investment by just buying these coins. So you will have a lot of the retail people that's new coming into the cryptocurrency industry saying, hey, you know what, let me go ahead and buy, you know, this cryptocurrency altcoin. And they will be smart, in my opinion, in doing so, just due to the fact of, if we could make 200, 300% with them, why not go ahead and buy them? Now, it all comes down to picking your cryptocurrency altcoins, in my opinion, on the smart side. You really have to do your research. It's so important, you know, to do your research, just due to the fact of, I don't typically touch a cryptocurrency altcoin unless I can really look at it and say, I understand the use case. I understand what good it brings to the cryptocurrency industry. With that being said, you don't really find me investing into too many meme coins and Dogecoin, Pepe, and things like that. I don't really do that. I have a video I just made previously on the channel where we went full in depth on Beam, which is a great coin, I believe, for you to own for the long term. And I explained my reasons why. I explain my reasons why I own Tron. You understand what I'm saying? So you really have to do your research and don't just, you know, take part in the industry and throw your money anywhere. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. I am going to leave this video here. Money Making Joey, the Forex and crypto trading guru. I'm out of here, and I will see you guys in the next one.